Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, celestial crystal devas of Christos, Sophia, pure consciousness. As we complete this intense month of June, on this final day we navigate through the zero-point field of timelessness, through a major reset and recalibration in our one true Ascension timeline. As we reach the tipping point of our great shift of the ages, we flip the electrical quantum switch to turn on our crystalline DNA codons of the 144 and awaken our divine original angelic blueprints for our sacred missions of full planetary liberation. All starseed earth angelics of the 144 are calling in our highest abundance timeline for peace, prosperity, freedom, and joy for all our good people of the new earth. As the eagle flies with the condor, we walk our sacred path with heart and send our love and bliss over the holy lands of Terra Nova Gaia. We have reached the threshold of critical mass of our awakened ground crew team to make our full quantum shift and leap of consciousness into the new human species of Homo Luminous, light bodies of eternal life. The gold ray of Buddha consciousness reaches the enlightenment of our soul monad as we merge with our higher self and become the rainbow bridges of our new heaven upon the new earth. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful divine decree for the transmutation of the violet flame. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Rami Weiser, closing out June with respect for how you showed up on the days that unraveled you, the triggers that challenged you, and the moments that crushed you, with appreciation for the time spent with the people who felt like home, for the nature and animals that soothed you, and the peace that held you, with recognition for the progress you've made, at times leaping and leveling up in ways you never expected, but also for the days when you held yourself through the fear and anxiety, the overwhelm and the exhaustion, with relief that you started to listen more openly to the body that was teaching you what needed to change, to the thoughts that were controlling you and needed to evolve, to the emotions that were revealing to you what was ready to be healed, with love for the life you're creating for yourself so happiness can thrive, and the challenging decisions you made this month to honor the Sacred Heart commitment with acknowledgement for what you learned, what you lost, and how it changed you, with humility to what you've witnessed and the stories you've held space for, the progress you made as you moved on, moved through, and moved up, for the light inside that never stopped endlessly guiding you home to yourself, with humor for the craziness of it all, and the laughter that broke the silence and flooded light into the heaviness, with acceptance of the miracles, so many beautiful, tiny, heart-filled blessings that brought richness and meaning and connection and joy, with the solstice light that harmonized you to a new frequency, to meet yourself with fresh eyes and humility, to bow to the greatness of the earth's gifts, 144 flowing in, how it's changed you, this assortment of mutable days and extraordinary moments, all tied together with hope and love and endless courage. I am proud of you. You were amazing, bright blessings. From RamiWeiser.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Catron. And we have another huge collective convergence. Sirian portal open today. Gatekeepers on. So many magical realignments within specific monad groups. Full circle energies heightened. Lots of reunions with Soul Tribe, no longer for rewrites, but code exchange, as well as aligned missions, collaborations. Field was lit all day, pulling in exchanges with the same frequency souls more than ever. Freedom, sovereignty codes, abundance codes, union template updates, karmics finding full healing, Akash rewrite conclusion, realignments to partnership coding. Mastery initiations continue. Throat chakra upgrades, embodiment integrates further when our truth is spoken. Authenticity being a higher frequency than love. Universe instantly responding with higher frequency connection. Counsel multiple times a day, lots of contract evaluations, role rearrangements, solar masculine rising, Sirian Christed, parallels upon parallels. On the galactic highway, choice point convergence for 7-7 gate entrance. Oh, Saturn retrograde. Just a bit of what I'm reading in the field. Take what resonates. Lots of love, soul family. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Santa Lama. In 7 days, an upgrade will take place for all living beings of this dimension via mother vessels. Within these vessels will be beings of light and ancestral wisdom who will act as guides and facilitators of this transformation. This update will promote an awakening of consciousness, strengthening understanding and solidarity among all living beings. These beings will impart profound knowledge and teachings that will help each individual find a new sense of purpose and connection with the universe. Prepare for this event that will mark the beginning of a new era of unity and spiritual evolution. I will continue to assist you. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Alexander Quinn. As the energy rises and rises, you're going to notice that who you were yesterday compared to your wants and needs today will increasingly change and be much more varied as you become more energetically connected to your various simultaneous lifetimes. It will allow you to incorporate more multifaceted pieces of yourself. The best advice I can give you from experience is to flow with it, not against it. It is your soul's expansion happening as it needs to at that moment. So do not worry if you feel jittery and all over the place, like someone who can't stick to one thing. It's going to be like this for a little while, that all over the place feeling. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Costello. The sound of God is the directionality of the crystal womb clock. The sound of God is the hand of the crystal womb clock. The sound becomes the crystal spiral of time within the crystal womb clock, whipped into concentric counterclockwise spiraling motion, with the golden magnetic force of Mother, expanding like the rings of a tree, unfolding like a rose. This sound is pushing all other sound interference out from our vertical pillar. It is grounding into earth. Complete sound freedom comes. These abilities were used as an inversion by the sound emanation of the black heart of Saturn, pulsing rings of false creational sound from its black core, placing Saturn as the false center of our universe. Every inversion was a twist of creation. Follow the twist back to freedom, and the inversion disappears. Believe it is the human sacred crystal heart which is the center of this universe, coupled with the sacred crystal heart of Earth, not the imposed false center of Saturn. All black cube mimicry is over. The sacred crown of humanity, that swirling center at the top of our heads, most noticeable in newborns, is reconnected with our sacred sound to channel through our vertical pillar and return to Earth, one sound. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, unlocking the higher purpose hidden in your DNA. Gene Key 39, the tension of transcendence. June 30th through July 6, 2024, provocation, dynamism, liberation. The 39th gift is all about unlocking freedom at all levels. These people are either otherly locked or they're the great unlockers and unblockers. Once they've learned the art, they become expert at helping others. They can apply this gift into any field we can imagine, because ultimately they know how to release stagnant energy through a system. They are very valuable people. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. And from the Yi Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 39. Obstacles. Water flows down the mountain. Love effortlessly carves its own path through even the hardest of rock. Liberation is devotion in stillness. Dynamism is commitment to restraint. Provocation is half-hearted stress. Communicating appreciation. The superior man turns around to examine himself and cultivate his virtue. From GeneKeys.com. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 6/30/24. You cannot solve a problem from the level of the problem, and you cannot see the problem and still live in it. You can't pretend you don't know, plus your very awareness of the problem changes its conditions. So that's where 2024 will mess with you. It will place obstacles in your path to help elevate your perspective and your consciousness. Regardless of whether you trip over them or see them coming, you'll be facing situations that need your attention and resolution. Today is a trip and uplift kind of day, the kind of juicy, rich, action-packed day that really knows how to make you look. But the thing to remember, and the actual truth, is that nothing is a problem unless you make it one, so you should probably start there. From Divine Sis Star of the Light, Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athena. As we shared in the last group session from the 7th of July to the 7th of August, within the process of restoration of the Divine Kundalini, we will collectively undergo an important exorcism from the head demons. This also includes the throat chakra and all karma from all the fallen spoken words and spells and ceremonies of magic. This period is connected to the Medusa technology and everything that we have been clearing for so long, and will have its pick especially around the 15th of July. This liberation will be experienced according to one's awareness, and it will continue for 2 more periods in the future. It is very much anticipated period that will bring such important developments and revelations for the whole world, along with the blessings of revival. Also on the 9th of July, Mars will reach the same point that the seal of Apocalypse opened back in April, initiating a period in which this specific seal will be expressed upon the masses and bring further physical awakening for many. A challenging period that is coming to distract and take peace from the world. For the living ones, this will be a blessed period of great restoration. The minds will be changing, the eyes will be seeing, and the old bridges will be coming down as the new ones are already being into place. Saturn and Neptune are going retrograde within the next 3 days, and this will be strongly felt in the inner and outer worlds, bringing a useful period of sobering up and waking up from the old false dream, clearing self-deception and illusion. When there is still inner shadow and distortion, Neptune is the greatest at making you think that you have hit the jackpot or been blessed with the greatest story, only to show you next that the joke was on you while pulling the rag under your feet. He brings the greatest lessons for the souls so that they can come closer to its essence and back to its center and truth. Twin flames, the restoration that will take place in July has no precedent. The Holy Grail is changing the human Merkaba field. The aura of those that will be owning their cups will be different to the ones that won't. Their aura is now being strengthened, broadened, activated, illuminated, restored, and established like never before. This is what will be the great difference between those who follow the ascending path and those who follow the descending one. This new Merkaba is created upon the qualities that the 4 flows and the 5 elements of abundance bring. This is a 5D crystalline fortification that no 3D or 4D energies can interfere with. The yin-yang organic templates that we received last year on the 8-8 will be fully merged, leading to this year's 888, the rising of the dragon gods and goddesses. Each step that is leading to the top is being illuminated. So next year we will be able to open the spheres of the galaxy. Blessings of fortification, Erini, Amalthea Thor, Har Zoronia, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior. From Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Elba, beloved ones, at this time of our ascension journey, especially with Cancerian energies and many other energies outside of our time-space supporting us, we are embracing both the Divine Masculine and the Creatrix, the Divine Mother, the feminine aspect of creation that nurtures us and knows what is best for us and our unique path. As we continue restoring the masculine, we need as well to embrace these feminine energies, remembering how important it is to let ourselves be embraced, wrapped by the Divine Mother, allowing her to restore and purify ourselves while we peacefully rest in her arms. We are now traversing an emerald hierogamic portal that will culminate on the 888, in which both essences are merging, allowing us to do the same from within. My guides share that this is a time for many whose main mission is to act as universal mothers, to awaken and start embracing all who are suffering within divine love and compassion, allowing them to transition into a more illumined dimension. As we achieve the final stage of galactivation in this 8th universal year, as my guides call the process of conscious trinitization, by which we reconnect to our soul and monad, many of you will be embodying new aspects of your soul mission, aspects that may challenge you beyond your human understanding, but that is what planet Earth requires now for the massive clearing and awakening that is taking place. When we activate our 8th dimensional portal, by restoring first our hara cord and thymus, we move from the 3 dimensions to the soul ones, becoming living portals for those who need our assistance in different ways. We have then the ability, if this is part of our mission, to create an emerald blue portal to help the elementals, trapped earthly souls and animals to transcend into more harmonic planes. At this time, my guides share that many of you who have experienced this activation will be immersed in a phase of planetary soul retrieval, helping other souls to cross to the illumined dimensions as you do your planetary mission. Many of you will go to locations that have experienced profound wars and other distortions, such as nuclear ones. Then you will find many souls asking for your assistance in transcending the 4th astral plane and ascending into higher dimensions. This is a task that many of you fulfill when you go on your planetary missions. And now, with your 8 soul portals activated and the emerald energies that surround us, you will be able to expand and assist in the creation of more safe portals for these souls to transcend. The Universal Mother embraces all equally, without judgments, even the darkest forms or souls who have chosen this path, for it is her mission and power resides precisely in transforming all the darkness through her loving embrace, as love is the ultimate healing weapon to heal and transmute all. As we embody the female essence and restore it as well in our planet, as the masculine too is being rehabilitated, we can create a blue portal to send these souls, as my guide shared. Blue as the purest earth ocean is the color related to the blue flame, the one that is activated when we finally heal our heart-thymus complex and build our silver cord. It is then that we embody this blue flame, connecting to it and using this power to transmute the ego and non-benevolent forces. A blue emerald portal that the Creatrix Mother protects, that helps these souls to transit, as well as the elementals and animals deeply damaged by human hands as well, and all the living creatures that need to transit as well. For not only do we ascend in creation, but all living forms. Many of you have a mission to act as a universal mother who holds all within divine love, order, and compassion. Your mission is to welcome them all in your loving and warm embrace, for them to remember that in truth only love exists. Part of your mission is to help them transcend fears and 3D programs that they continue to carry. As when we leave this plane, we continue to be the same, just with a less dense body, and all the beliefs we carry will come with us. This is why it is so important to do the clearing now, while we are in a physical body, so our transition can be easier and peaceful. As universal mother channels, you act as a living liaison between the 3rd, 4th, and 5th dimensions, and it is your mission to help in the transition of these souls and living forms into a more harmonic dimension. As you continue traveling between the many locations you are assigned or remotely, you will feel the pulse of Mother Earth asking you to heal, clear, restore, or transmute what she needs of you. For only you can commune with it and know your unique purpose. We are now being assisted by many formidable forces and beings to transcend more limitations, suffering, and above all, fear. And the work of all as one is what has facilitated this planetary transition. As you embrace love for all, do not forget to embrace it for yourselves too. As many times you will give to others more than you give to yourself. You are, as a divine healer, liaison, and emissary, as important as any other being. Treat yourself lovingly, kindly, and compassionately. Thank you for all the love, healing, and restoration that you bring for all, beloveds, within infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel, every morning ushers in the present moment of new life and new beginnings, of living, breathing, and being love, in thought, in word, and in deed, living the truth of who and what you are in truth. The more you do this, the more your inner soul self expresses its authenticity and integrity with love. The more your own consciousness rises, and love becomes all-embracing. It becomes a way of life and living. You become radiant, lit up from deep within, as your inner soul shines through, and your inner sun. As your consciousness rises, so does your understanding and experiences of oneness. The inner knowing that you are one with everyone. Indeed, now you live with the deep knowing that there is no separation nor division between what you do for or to yourself nor another, for we are all one. You are another me. I am another you. I am living, breathing love. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. Financial freedom. The astrology is helping us receive much needed financial freedom and clearings this week. The Saturn retrograde and Cancer season between 2 Capricorn full moons and the Cancer new moon on the 5th is all helping bring financial freedom from the Jezebel spirit personally and from our soul's blueprint. These endings are around all types of relationships that took advantage of us financially. We have worked very hard to clear the seed point entity that was behind all the tactics and deceptions used against us. This includes the dominant systems that were always making money as their priority over humanity's health and well-being. That duality is ending. Those people that cause damage in your life are also receiving their judgments. Your Akashic records are being cleansed of this template, so these people and cycles are removed from your life's path. A new beginning of financial prosperity is entering. This includes receiving back what was taken from you, including time, energy, power, love, and money. As we transition through these endings and beginnings, a lot of emotions may be surfacing so you can heal. The way you have been treated by others may have been stuffed down deep and created blocks, fears, and interferences in life. Every time you were getting out, another thing would come back in to disrupt your happiness. This is where the divine is intervening and putting an end to this game for good. The show is over, and you are being removed out first. Be gentle with yourself as we are carried through this timeline shift out of this duality and into oneness. It all starts from within, so keep all your attention and thoughts on yourself. Lots of self-care, nature, resting, and breathing may be needed as this healing is taking place on your molecular structure. Trust that God has this all taken care of, so you can just release and relax and let Him take you back home. From 144godcode.com. 144 continuing to quantum pulsate in. And from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma, on Sunday, June 30th, the moon, ruler of nourishment and nurturing, and embodying Taurus, is in a difficult square connection with powerful Pluto, planet of death and rebirth, in future-oriented Aquarius. This can be emotionally challenging as disempowering feelings come up from the subconscious level of our psyche to be purged and released. However, it indicates that transformation, transmutation, and regeneration are occurring. This is ultimately about taking our power back from old patterns and responses that may go back many generations, into our ancestral heritage, or even into our past lives. So nourish and nurture yourself today and allow Pluto's renewal power to assist you on your evolutionary journey. Blessings of love and light to all, from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury in Cancer, square Eris in Aries, and sextile Uranus in Taurus. Venus in Cancer, opposite Ceres retrograde in Capricorn. Mars in Taurus, trine Ceres. The energies are prickly yet with a fresh breeze, blowing that promises change on the horizon. Sometimes others say things we don't like, spew jarring opinions, volunteer information we didn't ask for, and sometimes our own mind too stutters out weird and angry thoughts, remnants of a past event, tattered into discordant voices. Meanwhile, responsibilities weigh heavy on the heart, yet part of us is motivated to finally take care of business. The trick is to keep clear boundaries to ensure you're not devaluing what you have to offer. Express anger safely, be open to different perspectives, free your mind from ruminating over what happened when and who said what. No amount of thinking about it is going to change it. Acknowledge your triggers and move on. Challenge yourself to explore a radical new path to jumpstart mental energy out of old familiar patterns. Find a new way to approach an old problem. Put your energy into sustainable solutions. Foster a sense of support and encouragement. Protect what you hold dear. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 253, Red Rhythmic Skywalker. Rhythmic is the name for the number 6, and its keywords are equality, balance, and organize. The 6th day stresses the importance of walking the fine line by grounding yourself and checking that you are currently balanced. Take care of the practicalities, no matter how mundane. Having our heads in the clouds all the time can lead to instability. Find your rhythm, and you'll be able to strut your stuff more effectively. It is always a great time for having a little boogie too, or playing the drums. Beat your own rhythm on number 6 days. Today is Red Skywalker, and keywords associated with it are explore, space, and wakefulness. If you've been yearning to try something new, then today is a great day to be a little braver. Go on an adventure and expand your consciousness. The Skywalker can be a lot of fun, but this energy is not always for the faint-hearted. Sometimes he can dare us into doing risky things. However, the number 6 balances this out by making the adventure safer. When you combine the meaning of number and day, the result is organize wakefulness or explore balance. So be courageous, but be practical about it. Thinking outside the box is another tactic Skywalker encourages, and therefore if you need to organize, this approach may well be the answer. The guide for the day is Red Skywalker, so it's a double helping of that adventurous spirit. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Rhythmic Skywalker, 6 Kaban, Keen 253, 30th of June 2024. Exploring New Horizons, Keen 253 = 10 = 1, Manifestation, New Beginnings, Leadership. Red Skywalker is tribe number 13, which opens us up to the mysteries of the cosmos. A very special expansive day for anchoring bliss on Earth. Day 6 of the spectacular Yellow Star wave spell, where we are awakening our sparkle and using our creativity to attract more beauty, grace, and harmony in our lives so that our lives become a living work of art. Today we are organizing our space for greater equality and balance, building a wonderful foundation to express our expanding creative muscle. Tone of creation, rhythmic tone 6 in the physical realm. Action balances, power organizes, essence equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all-adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, but consciously, precisely, with fine organizational instincts. And what superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. Today we are given the opportunity to put our house in order. As they say, cleanliness is next to godliness. Tone 6 operates in the physical realm, and thus we are assisted in accomplishing physical tasks and organizing our physical living spaces. We will be very busy on a personal and planetary level in making space for these new systems to form and grow. In order for something new to arrive, we have to make space for it and do some house cleaning, welcoming new visitors into a beautiful and fresh environment. Today we are spring cleaning our bodies, homes, and our planet, getting ready for the new arrivals. A fantastic day for spring cleaning, feng shui, decluttering our house, space, organizing your office, channeling ideas, and breaking down the steps required to accomplish your dreams and desires. Today's questions are, how can I organize my physical reality to create more balance in space? Am I open to exploring new opportunities and adventures in this wondrous new world of plenty? May you bring home the golden treasures of the universe in the dawning of this new beautiful golden era of bliss on Earth. Happy adventures, space cadets. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 253, Red Rhythmic Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to explore. Balancing wakefulness, I seal the output of space. With the rhythmic tone of equality, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these free daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Brother of the Light, Milosh R, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, phoenixflight, for raising your pledge on YouTube memberships today. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your continued support. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Sitara Lutz. Decree for transmutation of the violet flame. Master Saint Germain, act on our vehicles with the violet flame. Fill us with violet fire power. Raise up activities of the seventh ray, transmuting the unqualified energies still existing, anchoring forgiveness, wise consciousness, and freedom on planet Earth into the new golden age. I am a purple fire being. I am a purple fire being. I am a purple fire being. I am the purity God desires. I am the purity God desires. I am the purity God desires. I am strength. I am courage. I am the power to thrive in any experience necessary. Whatever it is, I remain happy, elevated, and filled with peace. Serene, I surrender myself to the perfect action of divine law and to the justice of my being, ordering that in my personal world and planet Earth manifest the divine order that is already the victory prophesied eons ago over the unqualified spiritual powers that bring disorder to the planet, the order of the harmonious, wise, and blessed egregores of the manifested today and forever within the divine justice. Grateful, grateful, grateful by everything already done. Amen. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, sacred month of July ahead as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.